Hello, my crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are terrific. We're going to continue to work on, I'm trying to set the timer. There we go. This derby book. And I did work on it a little bit yesterday after I left you all. So just to try to figure it out a little bit on how I was going to do things. I did find this derby paper that I had, and I went ahead and printed some bedding slips to store in there for next year. That way I can get this book out every year. And I went ahead and put together a signature, and in the signature I put a pocket on every other page, and that way the because I usually print the post positions and then write down who picked what, and then star the winner. But in this year I actually went through and put each horse's what place they came into. I had to write Baiza in because 2 horses scratched, so they let that horse in, and I put the date on it as well that way. And there's place in here for to add pictures or you know, a story, you know, a little note or something about that. And I thought we would go ahead and use these for pockets. Where's the glue? On the sides here. So I do not want glue here. I'll put some glue here and here. Just like that. Make that into a little tuck. And let's see, I do not want glue on this corner. There goes my lovely neighbor. Right on cue, as always, deciding to serenade us at 8:24 in the morning. Because he's just lovely like that. This one, I thought, I put a notch in it because I thought I would make it into a pocket to go on here. Like this. And put that there. And these I decided to do side pockets alternating. That way it wouldn't, see, I did one here as well. Oh, I stuck these in here. This needs re-glued up here. Let's re-glue that. I don't know why that's coming loose. We'll hold that for a minute. I printed out some, yeah, that doesn't want to stay. Do you think it's too, let's get this and push it down. I think it's because it's in that bend right there is the reason it doesn't want to stay. Hold on, let's move these real quick. It's not a huge deal if it doesn't stay, but I would like it to stay a little bit. Maybe we'll have to put something there to glue it down. Anyways, I printed these. This is an old admissions ticket. This is a map of Churchill Downs, an old photograph, another one. This is an advertisement for the Derby. And that's a mint julep. This is an advertisement for the 64th Kentucky Derby. Another advertisement for when they were using Corby's whiskey. And this is a old Saturday Evening Post, and it's got the Derby on it. So I thought those were kind of interesting. And we could use those to tuck them in. Wait, where's the rest of the stuff I've got? I've got all the extra stuff here. Okay, and then I thought this would be a kind of cool advertisement here, but maybe we should make it into a pocket as well. I'm thinking maybe to store some of this ephemera. Let's just make it a pocket as well. Make it useful. I like things that have purpose. Okay, I'm just gonna put that there. All right, and then we can stick something in there like that. What's gonna go in here? Let's put, will this go in here? Oh, that fits kind of perfect actually. We'll leave that there. Stick the ticket in there. That's gonna be, I think, too wide. We'll have to store these in here. And the derby there. And you can just write on these or whatever need be. Right? And there's a couple little, I think there's some tags still. Let's see, still got all these. Those. I thought there were some tags too. Hold on, let me pull this out. Those are extras. Oh yeah, here's some. Here's some little. We could let's corner around this. And let's put a tab on it. Have you noticed I've still got my I got my flannel on again today. I'm using it like a coat because it's cold this morning still again. So I don't know when it's gonna warm up. I'm about sick of it, to be honest. Let's see, this one we need something to go through it. Let's grab our jar here. There's a piece of red ribbon. Oh, that goes to, yeah, no, we don't want to use that. Oh, let's use that. That'll work. This was a ribbon in a book, you know, as a bookmark. That's why it's, this doesn't go with it, but that's why it's got part of the, so when I took the book apart, I kept that to use on something. I don't know. I'll use it eventually. All right, let's put this in here. Put that through. Maybe. Sophie doesn't have school today because today's voting, so they vote at the schools. They didn't used to close the schools, but now they do because of security reasons. You never know. With voting, people get a little cray-cray sometimes. So, wait, I'm trying to turn these around. There we go. go. That's good. We'll stick that in there. And this can go in there. This has got paper on the back. So we'll tuck those in there. We still got these. I've got this. Maybe I should put this in here with a brad to kind of keep this shut. Let's try to do that. Okay. We're going to need a brad. Oh my gosh. This drawer is one drawer that I really need to... Oh, I've only got... Where are my bigger brads? Oh wait, here they are. Let's use a bigger one. New. Wait, is that just a gold one? I just want a plain one. There we go. I don't need one that's got anything fancy on it. Okay, and let's get our poker. Let's ink this. I almost feel like something more substantial needs to go on that. I think I'm going to put 2 layers. On this. I'll just cut around it. Just to give it some extra stability. Anyways, so Sophie's off school today, so we're gonna have kind of a girls' day. She, you know how they always like give you free stuff for your birthday, certain stores and stuff. So I'm gonna run her around and she's gonna run in places and get her free stuff from Sephora and places like that. So, and whoops, oh, hello. And if all goes well, we might go to a Goodwill that we haven't been to in a while and check it out. Okay, that goes through there. Are we going to get this through this box? That's the next thing. We did. It did come through. Okay. There and there. Okay. And then that will keep that shut. And we can move that and open it. That'll keep that shut. Okay. This one goes down first, and then this one. I don't know if we should. I don't think we really need to tie anything on there, but here we're going to need to put some kind of closure. I'm trying to think what I want to use. I do think this is why this drawer is not actually not really working. No, not those. I know I've got some other closures. Well, I don't know where that is. Oh wait, are they in here? They are, actually. No, I don't like it. Nope, we're not going to use that one. Did I ever use... Hold on. No. Hold on, I'm looking through drawers now to see. No. No. I might just use a simple... that's the... Yeah, no. But if we do... I never think of the closure until the last minute, and then it's like, oh my gosh, why did you wait so long to think of how to close this? I mean, we could just wrap it, but we also could do some circles in the string to just close it. Oh, I used a elastic one so I can add or take away pages to that signature, which is good. It can also be removed from the book if I want it to be. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I actually know what kind of closure I want to use, but I don't think I have any. I might hold off on the closure. I mean, we could do something like that. I don't know. I have to think about that. I do want to, on these pages, I wanted to put some things there to add the date, so the date could be inserted, the year or the race. I think the year, though. I gotta think about where those are. They used to be... See, this is what happens when I move everything around. And I don't know where anything is. Hold on, I'm looking. They used to be. did with found them. Found them. Okay. So I have all these that I made. Let's see. I think we should use black ones. They don't have to be huge. If we just put them, although that's not very big. Do we have bigger ones than that? Hold on. Hold on. Those are teeny tiny. Those are bigger, but they're gray. Well, that might work. I don't know what my dog's problem is. He keeps on, whoops, have a little light. Yeah, that's good. So I think we'll do that. Put that there. And then put one on each one. I'm just putting a little bit of glue here, here, and a little there, so that I can slide the number in. Here we go. Tomorrow night, well, Wednesday, I don't know when you're going to be seeing this video actually, but Wednesday, Carmen has graciously agreed to be my co-host on Wednesdays, so that's going to be a regular thing, and we're going to be doing a little craft together, both doing the same thing. And it's going to be, this time I chose something from, well, we chose it together, from Instagram, that I had seen on Instagram that I thought was cool, and I thought, I always save things that I want to try. So I sent her some and was like, hey, do you want to try this week? She said, sure, that looks like fun. And she's supposed to be trying it on her own. I have not done that yet. So she's probably going to be more prepared than I am, because I just haven't had time. I've been busy with life. Whoops. So, and I guess Diane, the Messy Palette, is not having a live this Wednesday or Wednesday morning. So, but I think her co-host is still doing the Wednesday morning on her channel. So that's good. I think I need to make some more of these. I should do that before my thing expires, because you know, Cricut, you have to pay $10 a month for your subscription to Design Space, and when you don't use it, that's like 10 wasted dollars. So, and I don't use it all that often, so I canceled mine. I figured I'll renew it if I need it. I do not have enough of those. See, I need more. These ones are bigger. Are these all bigger? Yeah, they are. I'm going to need to do some more. Wait, what are these? No, those are smaller. Those are all smaller. Okay. Well, we have a bunch anyways. We have enough for a few years. Okay, let's do 2025. Do I have? I do. Where is my stamper? Here it is. 5. I think that's wrong. I think it needs to be 2, 0, 2, 5. Let's stamp that off and see. Okay, that's right. So we need 2025 and we need 2024. All right. And let's, how big is that gonna be? About right there. I don't think it's exactly centered, do we think? Not really. Okay, except this is 2024. All right, let's put a little bit of glue. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put a little bit of glue right there. And we're gonna slide this in. Hurry, hurry. Well, we should have used a different glue. That one glued too quick. All right. Dagnabbit. All right, 2024. Let me use this one. 2025. That's better. All right. There. Oh, we need to fix this. We need some washi tape of some sort. What are we gonna use? Let's use we could use that one. Let me see this one. Do I have anything I like better? I don't. Oh, that one kind of reminds me of the jockey's colors, though. Nah. I think that one's fine. since it's on a bend, I don't think that's probably a good idea. Let's just use this. All right. There we go. Lovely. All right. And was there somewhere else? Oh, right here. There we go. All right. That's good. All right. There. Whoops. There. There and there. We need a closure. We need a closure. What if we do I have any ribbon that has roses? I don't think so. I don't know what I want to do. We could just do a closure. Let's just do that. That way it's done. We don't have to worry about it. And then I don't have to have another video. And you all are like, she never shows us how to finish it. Okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I think I want this size. That. All right. Let's glue these on. Ta-da. We need a couple of these. These are just circles that I have made up that are already doubled just for this purpose. Put that on that. Okay. This is going to go on here. And this is going to go on here. Ta-da! Let's ink these. Okay, we need a couple brands. There's a plain one. Oh, come on. I need another plain one. There we go. Okay. Let's the only thing about this is okay, let's what do I do with that here? Okay. Okay. There. Whoa. No. We want that to go through there. There we go. I moved the pocket out of the way so the pocket would hide that. Let's, oh, that's fine. All right, I'll stick those back in there. Okay, so there's one. And then this one we'll put right there. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Get that through here. Okay. And then put it through there. Like that. And there we go. Stick those back in. Okay. That's good. Need to put a bit of glue there. All right. Now let's grab some string. I think I want to use this. All right. Let's dance. Put on your red shoes and dance the blues. Okay. Hello. I need you to lift up a little bit, please. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Tuck that under. Okay. There. 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 go. Ta-da! We need to put something on the back here to cover this up. Let's put... We could put a pocket there. Let's make this into a pocket. Okay. All right. Maybe we should do that one. And then these we will stick inside. That's just extra stuff. Whoops. Just stick these in here. All right. Pretty cool. What do you think? Do you like it? Turned out pretty neat, I think. I feel like it needs to say Derby or something, but maybe not. Maybe the horses is enough. I feel like this needs glued right there. It was fun, and we'll have it for a keepsake to store all our Derby stuff in going forward. Right? Pretty cool. All right, folks, that would be it for today. That's it, Fort Pitt. That would be it. I never did find those other Derby papers I was looking for, but you know, it is what it is. I'll find them eventually. In time to do another Derby thing sometime else, I suppose. These are all extras. So, alright, well, remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool stuff. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Ta-ta!